Good day to each and every one of us, especially to our teacher. Before I'm going to tackle my topic today, I'd like to introduce first my name. So my name is Janty Galarawan, 19 years old from Kanaway, Chateau Negros Oriental. B is age Social Study 1. The most interesting topic that I would like to introduce to you or share to you is all about restlessness. When you heard restlessness, what came into your mind? Or perhaps you have a little bit knowledge about this. So today, this is very interesting topic that is related to child, adolescence, and learning principles. This is what I have learned and impede in my heart and mind. So this is very important and very necessary thing that I have learned from the discussion. Restlessness. What does it mean? Restlessness is unhappy about a situation or wanting change. In other words, not relaxed or not calm. Restlessness most probably or most likely seen in the field of family, specifically a mother or a father. But in some aspect, restlessness is also seen in a child. As you observe or discover inside a family, or if you have a child daughter, and it widely emphasize or widely reveal that a child is very restlessness because child is a playful one. Child needs a execution in their life. So as what I have discovered or as what I have learned, according to Piaget theory of, of cognitive development, most probably 0 to 2 years old encountered a restlessness emotion. So because they have a sense. So seen that, as we seen that sense, we have a sense of taste, sense of touch, sense of smell, sense of sight, or etc. We have observed that their sensory motors has been or developing has been developing to one another. So as what I have observed or learned, they are most likely like restlessness, or if you keep them in a proper seat, it wouldn't be possible because they wanted to play more and more and touch thing around them because it is considering they keep on learning, they keep on upgrading themselves. And in terms of this, child is very uh, special in our family because they keep on learning in themselves and they keep learning without the presence of their family. They always run, they always play back and forth, and it it came into their minds that in this case it will upgrade in their cognitive skills, and it can consider that this is a very important and specific aspect. So this is what I have learned. So how does it affects this to ourself and family and our siblings? So uh, this is very important. So it affects this to you and the child. So as what I have learned and what I have discovered, I always ought to see a child playing, more playing, and very touching hands. So as what I observe, they keep on learning. So it affects to me because I have a also a knowledge about this. They keep on learning, so it affects to me as a student because it can also consider this as a highest motivated one. So it affects to me because I have a niece, a so very restlessness. So I keep on keeping them in a formal way, but she is very restlessness, run out, run in, touch on, or in other words, that is considered in a sense as a good to her. So a Piaget theory is very specific to a child that is uh, related to their emotional sense. So a child is very good in this kind of aspect. They keep on learning until it become a young. So these ages, age 0 to 2 age, they keep on learning about the sense that is that it can be a good to them and can twist their happiness into level up way. So in that case, we can consider as a necessary and important learn that we can consider. As what I have spoke recently, a child is a very restlessness because they keep on upgrading, they keep on discovering, they keep on level upping in their knowledge and cognitive skills. So I have a story. My niece is very restless. I perform a good in every aspect in her, but she's always rejecting, and she's always uh, giving their potential to walk in not in a proper way or go outside to play with the environment. So I I was already lost my patient, and I consider this, and I learn about this, and in terms of this, and I mind it and consider this as a ridicule one. So I consider this is good to a child. So I learned this by observing and uh, watching a child in that case. So she's so very uh, not relaxed. She's always on keep on playing and already in sweat. So that's my experience in uh, in terms of this as a child. So this is very good and interesting one that I have learned and consider this is a important as a students. So that's the good aspect that we can consider and discover. Restlessness simply means the quality of being ceaselessly moving of active. So it point into a child that is very ceaselessly moving or active. So as you can see or as you discover this, you can consider that this is also part of processing as a child. So sometimes I feel irritated or I feel angry of my niece because of this kind. But actually, this is a process of developing a knowledge of a child. So I consider this and I discover this by through learning of these principles. So thank you very much for this child and adolescence principles. So I consider and I observe this and I was delight about this and consider as a highest aspect in my life. So this is very nice and considering a fact that I observe. So thank you very much and keep safe, keep on learning and discovering about child and very nice uh, learning. So thank you very much. Keep safe and God bless everyone. Bye bye.